Welcome to Noobshido Games. This is ScrubTime Episode 1. My name is Steven. I am the invisible guy from Noobshido Games that you don't see often. Um, and I also have here Justin. Go
The
ahead.
regular face, the guy that's actually, the ugly face you see.
I wouldn't call it that. It's like, otherwise, we have no subscriber at all.
Yeah, I guess it does generate a bit of a following, but yeah, we are here. This is episode 1 of Scrub Time. This is going to be our new podcast
Well,
podcast.
or just video cast or whatever you call it.
I
Um,
don't know, a video log. Let's call it a video
yeah,
log.
you can call it that, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
So pretty much
log one.
what we want to do at Scrub Time is, other than playing games, like whenever me and Justin get together, we like to talk about games too. So we figure why not do it online too, right? So
No, it
um,
makes sense.
just
We do
talk
shoot a lot of it like that.
exactly. So and there's always new like gaming news every week. So we kind of want to talk about like what we find interesting, or what we've been playing, or what we're looking forward to. Just anything gaming related, you know.
I'm
And
try. I'm trying to think of what to say.
yeah, so this is all new to
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
So
yeah,
this
exactly.
is
No, this makes sense.
if anything.
See, this is the glories of editing right now. But I was gonna say we can also kind of get into things we've been doing on the channel, as well as things that may be upcoming for the channel as well. Just things we've been up to lately, and definitely things we're going to be looking forward to. So that way, you guys can hopefully be looking forward to it as well.
Exactly. So, and there's a reason why that you only see Justin in these video as well is because I'm too poor and I can't afford a video cam. So, until then, when I actually get one, you probably won't see me on any of my video or scrub time. But I'm working on it. So,
Yeah. Until then, though, you'll still see the content from Steven. That's actually where the Star Wars no commentary playthrough has been coming from. Because that's not actually been me at all. Steven's been playing that and putting that out. I've been doing, of course, like I've been live streaming Sekiro as of late. Doing Zelda as well,
and
because
Resident
that's going to
Evil
be.
2.
Yeah, I just completed Resident Evil 2. That's finally done and over with. Um, kind of happy about it, honestly, as good as it was. But I had a lot of problems actually putting it out as far as it went, and that was actually the game that I found out gave me equipment issues and stuff, which was fun as well.
And don't forget the most popular video, but that's not gaming related.
Yeah, yeah, actually though.
And
For some reason, thanks to everybody, the McRace hit 100 views, which is pretty awesome. It's the most successful video on the channel thus far. Hilariously not gaming related, though.
exactly. And we also want to thank Bobby there for making another video, kind of
Yeah, his response,
his
which
response.
it was an awesome attempt, and I do appreciate that you did it, even though I still won. I feel like if you pressed the timer faster, you probably would have tied with me. Actually, that is my dispute. That is all.
Or I think someone in the community needs to make a side by side video of you guys just the starting point and when you finish eating that happy meal.
Yeah, to find the true time.
That would be awesome. Well, anyways, let's get back
Yeah, get back on track here.
on track here to scrub time here. So what games have you been playing lately, there, Justin?
Well, actually, it's been a lot of stuff for the channel. For the most part, like I said, I've been playing Sekiro. Then I've also been playing Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Gonna be doing a lot more videos of that now that I have the ability to, because I have a way to actually record audio software and videos again. So this will be cool. Um, and in my spare time, I actually started playing 7 Days to Die with my girlfriend again. Because that's a game we just like playing together.
Nice.
Because as frustrating as it is, it's really fun. And also, Terraria has come out with a new update recently for like PS4 and whatnot. I think it's the last update, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of Terraria vets probably already know about it, but anybody that's new going into it, it's kind of a thing, and it's revitalized the gameplay a lot as well, which is pretty cool.
Right on. Yes, for myself, I actually finished Fallen Jedi already, so that was a really fun single player Star Wars game. So it's been a
I
while.
honestly can't wait to play it.
Yes, yeah, like you definitely have to try that because, and
Hmm.
I know that you're going to be playing on the hardest difficulty probably.
Well, I'm gonna try anyway.
And what else? Also, when I'm not playing, like recording, my spare time, I've been went back to a really old game, Baldur's Gate, but the enhanced edition. It's
Never
been
played
out
that.
for a long time, but I just never did finish the original. And then with the enhanced edition, I didn't um, finish either, so I decided to go back to play it. It's like an isometric Dungeons and Dragon RPG game. So
Mm,
yeah, it's
okay,
really old school. So the graphic is not like is not like impressive, but
but
it's
it
really
makes up for it in
yeah,
gameplay.
really heavy story like base, and the art styles is nice, like the background and the places that you get to visit. It's really cool. I think if anyone who are interested in like Dungeons and Dragon game,
Hmm.
definitely should give it a shot. Like there's tons. There's Baldur's Gate one, there's two, and then the company Beamdog who made the enhanced edition. Pretty
Hmm.
much they just make the resolution better and it fits on your modern day screen. They he also added like another I think called Dragon Spear or something like a add-on or DLC for it, but it's probably will be like a 200 hours gameplay. Like it's a long game if you want to play through all
Dang,
of them.
that's
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
yeah. So that's the one I was playing. Um, but other than that, not much because I do get pretty busy when I have that with my kids, so I don't get a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
that's fair.
gaming time. So
No, that's fair.
okay.
Makes sense.
So now, as for news of the week, so these are some of the news that I kind of find interesting this week. I know Justin, you don't have Xbox. I do have the Xbox Game
Yeah,
Pass.
yeah, I don't have Xbox at all.
Yeah, and apparently GTA 5 is now available with Xbox Game Pass for console. I mean, I'm not surprised like that GTA 5 is like super popular, and I mean it's a great move that Xbox were able to get that on Game Pass. Um,
Hmm.
so I haven't really play finished the single player. I do
Hmm.
own the game, so regardless if it's on Game Pass or not, I can still play it. Um,
Yeah,
but one day I
it's
do.
pretty fun.
But for the PlayStation version, I know you guys, Justin, you and a couple guys are.
Yeah, yeah, we have a nice little community going on over on the PlayStation side, actually, because I have a crew called the Slughouse, and I've been
Slughouse,
trying to
nice.
actually revive it like as much as possible. So actually, like Bobby V, that's me, is in it. A lot of my homies actually from back in the day that used to play with me are in it too, and we all try and be like kind of professionals and just have a good time and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So I do
Yeah.
hope one of these days I will join you guys.
Yeah, you should. We need another Slughouse member. If we
That's
could,
awesome. I can't wait.
if we can get up to like 8 people, then we could like pretty much roll the server
I did
easily.
install it on my hard drive. It's just but I haven't even created
Well,
a character online. So
better get to it so we can
yeah,
start grinding you up some skrill, man.
I gotta do that. So
Get on our level.
sounds good. And then the next news is Final Fantasy VII Remake demo leaks. This is from IGN by Matt Perslow. I hope I pronounced that properly. I'm just gonna read what he wrote in his article. He said apparently a demo for FF7 Remake has reportedly leaked onto the internet, which has not only revealed the existence of a demo, but also contained files pointing to many elements of the final game. The files point to a variety of bosses, redesigned characters, story beats, and areas that will seemingly be present in the final version of FF7 Remake. The full soundtrack has also been ripped from the files. As such, for those looking for to
Oh,
experience
good
the game
lord.
unspoiled, it makes sense
Oh, the
to
pirates.
avoid the Reddit or Twitter and social media threads regarding the leak. So I myself, I think I googled it, but I
So many
didn't find. Yeah,
screenshots.
I
Oh
I
my
didn't watch
god.
any of the video or screenshot because I do want to
I,
play the
I've
game.
I've looked a little bit into it and I've seen some of the screenshots and stuff, so I don't want to spoil it
Yeah,
too much.
like even though
But
you
like,
played it before, but
oh
you
well, yeah,
yeah,
but like this is going to be a little bit of a different experience than what the original game was. Like it's going to be the same, but it's going to be it's like how Resident Evil 2 was.
yes, yeah,
Because
that's
like
true.
yeah, sure it was a remake of an old game, but it was a totally different experience.
It's still
Like in the long run,
yeah,
you
it
know what
still
I mean?
feel fresh when you actually play it, right? Like
Yeah, and like I've seen some of the screenshots as far as like some of the game mechanics go. Like there's going to be a little bit different game mechanics as far as it is, and like the weapon system is going to be a little bit different too. Like the I don't like I said I don't want to spoil too much, but like you can also like there's going to be different ways you can play the game. Like you can play it the classic gay with classic gay. Shit. Okay, retake. The classic game, you can play it. Oh shit! Now I lost my train of thought. But you can play the classic game with basic like R&D elements, as far as I know. So like you can do it like just executing commands, but then you can do it in like the real time system as well. Like how I'm not sure. I think it's how like 13 does it. I'm not
right.
sure. Like I haven't played a lot of the like more modern Final Fantasies, so I can't
Like
tell you.
15 is kind of like a usually a real time. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, 15. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. They do like a lot more real time bases, and there's going to be like it's like I said, it's going to be a totally different experience as far as it goes. But like, there's still going to be a lot of the classic things in the game too,
Yeah,
which is
I
one.
can't wait. Yeah, that one
Yeah.
is.
Anyway, I'm going to stop looking at these screenshots anyway.
Yes.
Um.
And now on to the next news.
Yeah.
Will be well. There's not much like news this week because just kind of after the holidays. So,
Yeah. There's
but
not really a lot going on as far as like gaming news goes,
yeah, but I
just
did find
because
yeah, just because it's
it's
just
slow
still early
season
in
right
the
now.
year. Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly. We're not
and
going to know a lot more until March, really.
and I did find there's this is from an article from IGN by Chris Reed. Um, he compiled a whole list of games that are going to be more noticeable games that's releasing in 2020
Hmm.
so far that we know. Um, so I thought it was interesting that if we go over them and then also just kind of elaborate on the ones that we think we'll be interested
Hmm.
in or perhaps buy. Um, so it's a long list. You know what? In the past, from what I remember, usually the first 3 months of the year usually slow with
Yeah,
games, but
and
lately
there's a
that's
lot this year.
changed. Yeah,
There's
there's
a
like
lot this year.
tons this year, so I
Hmm.
was kind of got
Little
kind of
surprise.
pleasantly
Like February
surprised.
is kind of a busy month for games. Usually that's like one of the slower, I think.
Yes, so
Right?
as for so in let's start with January. We're gonna
Hmm.
focus on PS4 because most of the title there on PS4 is gonna
Hmm.
be on Xbox as well, unless it's exclusive, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I know that PS4 we both own the PS4 system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a common gaming system, which is helpful.
so in January we're gonna get Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Yeah.
Now that's the game I've been waiting for for a long time, like a good RPG game
Hmm.
for Dragon Ball, because all the one that we have so far is mostly fighting game, right?
Hmm. That's actually very true. The only RPG games that were on for Dragon Ball anyway that I knew of were like on the Game Boy Advance, and they were actually really good though.
Like, have you ever played like actual RPG Dragon Ball games?
Yeah, yeah, that's what the Game Boy Advance ones were.
Just the Game Boy Advance, like yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they were. I can't remember what they were called, but one of them or two of them, I think, were actually like RPG based games.
The
They
one,
weren't like extensive. Like
yeah,
it's not going to be like how Kakarot's going to be. Don't get
right.
me wrong. Like that's going to be a whole other like shenanigan altogether. I've kind of been looking into some gameplay for that, and looks pretty cool. I'm actually a longtime Dragon Ball fan, so I understand as well.
Yeah, I used to play this
Um.
RPG Dragon Ball game back in, I think it's the Famicom.
Oh
Like
God.
yeah, like it's not black and white, of course.
No, no,
It's like Famicom is like the
no. It was
this
older, but it
yeah,
was like,
I think
wasn't it
it's
like the?
Super Famicom. Sorry, so that would be
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
Super NES equivalent in
yeah.
North
Exactly.
America. It
Totally.
was like a card-based fighting game. It's weird because
Hmm.
you you walk around like there's a world map and all that as an RPG. It follows the story. Start like the Dragon Ball Z story. I think up to Frieza. And
Okay.
you
That
when you
seems to be a
fight,
trend for a lot of Dragon Ball
yeah,
games.
and when you fight, you select these card like so. If you
Hmm.
you don't know what card you'll get, but you don't get to build your deck either. But if the card show up and there's a special move card, you select that, then you get to use a special move.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really really fun. But that's the last RPG Dragon Ball game that I remember. I never played the GBA one you mentioned. So, but this new
Yeah.
one looks awesome because
Hmm.
it's I
It
think it
does.
goes all the way to Boo. I think.
Oh yeah.
Saga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Usually a lot of them stop either like Frieza Saga or like Cell Saga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like they kind of like brush over and like say, oh yeah, the Boo. Here's like what happened in Boo. Um, see, I like that. I like that they went back to the like original Dragon Ball Z sort of origin story,
Yeah.
even though it's been done a lot. For the RPG, I hope there's like DLC that kind of goes into um, possibly events of Super as well when that like
Yeah, and the
actually
fighting
hits.
when they fight, it seems like it's like the Budokai game or
Yeah,
the
I kind of noticed it sort of like seems to switch in between vein or whatever it is. Just the way it like seems to fight. The traversal looks really nice too.
yeah.
I noticed.
What was the last Dragon Ball game that they had? I forgot what it was called. There was two of them.
Wasn't that
Creating
Xenoverse?
character. Yeah,
Yeah,
Xenoverse.
that's
Yeah,
Xenoverse.
yeah. The
Yeah.
fighting it looks exactly like Xenoverse, pretty much.
Okay, so
Kind of. Yeah,
that's not bad. I don't mind that.
that's what it looks like from the trailers.
Man, I liked Xenoverse. That was a fun game.
Yeah, like I didn't finish it, but there's just Xenoverse
Um,
1 and 2.
I never really I played the demo for the second one, but I never actually played the second one.
Yeah, I actually have the second one on the Switch. I mean, they have to dump down the graphics, but it's still,
Huh.
yeah,
Huh. Cool.
yeah. Maybe I can lend it to you sometimes. So
That would be cool. I wouldn't mind that.
that's a that's a fun game to play. So
Hmm.
so other than Dragon Ball Z, and then what else do we have on the list? Let's take a look.
Well, a lot of these games I haven't heard of.
Yeah, buildings have feelings too. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know. Like I could. Do you want me to Google maybe a bit of it or something?
Okay. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
not go over 2 minutes here.
maybe we'll just yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we can just gloss over these.
So Journey to the Savage Planet. There's Pillars of Eternity 2 Deathfire. I know about that one because it's another role-playing game. That one.
Okay,
It's,
another
I think
RPG.
it's made by what was that company? I forgot the one that made Knights of the Republic 2.
Oh, KOTOR. Oh man, who made those dudes? Hang on.
Is it Bethesda?
No, it wasn't Bethesda that
Sorry.
did them.
Not Bethesda.
Hang on. What was it? Pillars of Eternity.
It's just right at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. The
Are
developer.
you thinking of Obsidian Entertainment?
Obsidian, that's the one. Sorry.
Obsidian
Yeah.
Entertainment. Okay.
Obsidian.
Yeah, they did do Coder, didn't they?
Yeah. Kodo 2.
Man.
One was by
Kotor 2.
BioWare. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
I forgot.
Pillars of Eternity 2 is like another like isometric game. It's kind of similar to Baldur's Gate that I talked about before, but with better.
Yeah,
graphics.
I just was reading there. It was like Baldur's Gate's spiritual successor.
Yeah,
in a
but it's not the D&D franchise. So
no. Yeah,
but
that
it's
makes
still the
sense.
fantasy setting. Like,
Yeah.
I
Well, to be
haven't
fair, D&D and fantasy go hand in hand anyway. Like, if it's not one, it's the other. A
exactly.
lot of the
So
time.
yeah, so that one would be interesting. And then you also,
And
well, let me.
all these games actually come out on the same day. By the way, they're all out on the 28th.
Yes, those are trends.
So,
Then
yeah.
January 31st we have Monstrum, which I have no idea what that one is.
Hmm.
And then in February 4th we have Life is Strange 2,
Hmm.
Zombie Army 4, Dead War.
Both on the
Then
4th.
yeah, and then the 11th we have Unicorn Princess. That's probably your favorite game there.
Oh yeah, dude,
That
I'm gonna rock Unicorn Princess so
that would
hard.
be Justin's game of the year,
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna
friend.
stream.
So
I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream of Unicorn Princess if I get enough likes in my Sekiro videos.
right on.
Yeah,
And, and then in February, well, also February 11, we have Yakuza 5, and then the Yakuza Remaster Collection.
I'm gonna have
Now,
to play the Yakuza Remastered Collection so I understand Yakuza 5.
yes, like I actually really interested in Yakuza game. Like I remember playing the first one and
Yeah, I
a little
played
bit of
like
the
the
second one
I
back
played
in
like the
PS.
third one or
Was it
something.
PS2 or PS3? I
I
don't
have
remember.
no idea. I think I played Yakuza 3 on like PS3 or whatever one was on PS3.
Yeah,
That's the
so
one I played.
like so the collection contains, I believe, 3, 4, and 5. Because
Oh,
yeah,
good lord.
right now, like they already have Yakuza 0, which
Hmm.
was like it was made like um, recently.
Okay.
It's like a prequel to Yakuza 1. So
Hmm.
so they have Yakuza 0, 1, and 2.
Oh, good lord.
1 and 2 they remastered it for so they can play on the
Hmm.
PS4. But
Hmm.
yes, 3, 4, and 5 they haven't had remastered version, and now they're gonna have a collection of that. So
That's pretty cool though.
yeah,
Like very nice for Yakuza fans, I guess.
and I believe Yakuza 6 is already out. 7 is the new one that they changed it instead of being an action game. I think it's gonna be like a turn-based fighting game when you fight.
Oh, oh, good
Which,
lord.
yeah,
That's
but
gonna be
you
confusing.
have to go look at the trailer because it actually looks
I'm
very
gonna have to
interesting.
go down that rabbit hole and
Yeah,
look.
I
Yeah,
don't think they
for sure.
announced the release date for the North America yet, but
Probably
it
not.
is coming out January 16th in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay,
but I
Japan gets it
mean,
all first.
mind you, like
Always.
we have like 6 games to play before we can play that one
Oh
at least.
man,
So,
yeah, I have no
no
time to do
rush,
anything these days.
really
Yeah,
no rush
exactly.
to play that game. So,
Yeah, I'd probably be stuck on Sekiro for now until then anyway.
so now, okay, so on to February 14th, Valentine's Day. We have Dark Side of Genesis and Dreams.
Ooh, okay.
Darksiders, I did own the first two. Haven't really played any of the
Never
others
played
of
them.
them. Yeah, I play a little bit the first one. They do look kind of interesting. They're
They,
kind of like
they do. I guess I never got the opportunity to play them. I guess.
yeah. Neither have I.
Yeah.
Dreams is interesting. I don't even if you can consider that a
Is
game.
it like one of those LSD trip kind of
No,
games?
it's kind of like
No.
Little Big Planet. Like you make your own like state. It's
Oh, okay.
almost as if like it's gonna be like a platform for people to make games. So you can create your own
So like
games
Mario Maker,
in
but not.
dreams. Yeah, like so
Okay.
I haven't really like researched too much about that, but it does sound kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So but that's probably not something that I'm gonna buy. So
Yeah, no doubt.
and then what we have after that is February again, still February 14th is Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition. Now I know Justin, you're gonna be super interested in that one.
Probably going to be a little bit stoked for that. Because like I have like just Street Fighter Five as it is, but I don't have any of the DLC or anything like that. So the fact that they actually came out with like one that has absolutely everything in it,
Yeah, let me
and
read
it's not.
what they have. Sorry to
Yeah,
cut you off
well,
there.
because like I'm pretty sure they have all the DLC, like all the character packs up for it thus far, all the levels as well, plus a little bit extra. I'm pretty sure.
So I have the description here from it said that this all new knockout edition include all content excluding fighting chance costume, brand collaboration costume, and Capcom Pro Tour DLC. Other than that, from both Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, like and adds each character, stage, and costume that release after Arcade Edition will release with Champion Edition. So we will have a total of 40 characters, 34 stages, and over 200 costumes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much have almost all of it except for the new costumes and stuff.
Yeah,
But that's for the Capcom Pro Tour stuff. Like that's a lot of.
those one won't be included. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But
mind you, like if you don't already own Street Fighter V Champion Edition, then of course you can buy just the Champion Edition and you get all that.
Yeah.
But those of us who already have Street Fighter V, I believe they're gonna have like an upgrade kit available. So
I kind of hope that would be cool too. That'd be nice. Because that way you don't have to like sink a bunch of money and get rebuy everything again. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yes, which not surprisingly, the company's been doing that. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay, so what's after that? We have Warrior Orochi 4 Ultimate. Like that's kind of like a Dynasty Warrior type games.
Yeah, no, I used to play a lot of the Warriors games back in the day.
And I do prefer I think it was Samurai Warrior or something it's called. Yeah.
Samurai Warrior? Oh yeah, I think
because they have one with the samurai one, and then they have one.
I'm trying to think.
The Romance Three Kingdom one, right? So the Warrior
I think
Orochi,
I know which one you're talking about.
Warrior Orochi is the combination of both series into one.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I'd be down for some of that. I don't know. I like Warriors games. They're pretty cool.
I'll probably get that, but usually they always go down to like $20 or less. So
heck yeah! Well, because they always you can always get them like a few months later.
Yeah, I almost never buy any of the Dynasty Warrior type game until they're cheap. So.
The only Warriors game that's managed to still maintain a little bit of a higher price is Hyrule Warriors, and that's just because Nintendo.
Oh yes, that one. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors. That follows the same formula as too, like hack and slash.
Oh, it's exactly the same.
You like one dude in a nutshell. Like killing like 1,000.
Yeah, except you're just a Link instead.
Yeah. For people who like Zelda games.
Yeah. This guy.
Perfect. Yeah. Then we have February 18th. We have Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th anniversary bundles. So I know that's a popular game for some people. I haven't played Vanquish at all, but I know Bayonetta is popular.
I've played neither, to be honest.
So, yeah.
I've heard they're good, though.
Yes. And then we have Under Night in Birth Exit. I have no idea what that is.
Me neither. I was actually tempted to Google that. I've never even heard of that. Yeah, what is that?
I have Under Night in Birth. I don't know. Is it a fighting game? You're guessing.
Hang on. I just want to know at this point. Under Night in Birth EXE.
I say it's going to be a fighting game. I have a feeling. Let me see what I can find.
Here, hang on. EXE late ST. There we go. It is a visual novel 2D fighting game. You are totally right.
Interesting.
Damn, you're good.
I don't know. It's a sound. I don't know why.
So fighting game with lots of story and very anime-ish is essentially what it looks like.
Anime-ish. I would be into that. So next is February 25th. We have Mega Man Zero EX Legacy Collection.
Ooh, I would like to play it.
Yeah.
Mega Man Zero games are actually pretty fun. I did enjoy them.
Totally. So that's one to look forward to. Real Heroes Firefighter. So.
What is that, like Firefighter Simulator? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Also Googling. Need to Google. Good. Sorry, need to Google.
Sorry, I don't have any clips on that. So.
I just want to like have a little synopsis just so that way I know. What is it? Real Heroes Firefighter. That's it. Real Heroes Firefighter. It is a first-person shooter. What? Excuse me? Wait, for the Wii. Oh, is it like a re-release for the Wii? It must be.
So Firefighter, but is a first-person shooter game, like you extinguishing fire in first-person mode.
I'm so confused. I'm unsure. I think so.
Yeah, I'm googling it too.
Um, is a first-person shooter the
I,
player controlling a firefighter who
I guess it
the
was
fellow
it was back
firefighters
in the
refer?
Wii. I guess maybe they ported it
Yeah, I
to
guess so. And it's
PS4 and Switch. I guess.
I guess
Yeah,
so. That's pretty hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
interesting.
So yeah, you just fight fires
Right on.
and as a firefighter. Yeah, in like shopping mall neighborhood,
That's
like
different.
amusement parks. That's really funny.
And then
Okay, I would probably play that for absolutely no reason at all.
we'll find out if Steve is a decent price. Then maybe we can have
Hmm.
you stream that game.
Maybe we'll see.
Just in the firefighter.
Oh God, that'd be funny. I don't know. We still got Unicorn
Oh
Princess on the
right,
docket.
that's number one on the list.
If we get enough likes and stuff,
Yeah, please
Unicorn Princess might be it.
scrub that like button so that
Hmm.
Justin will play that Unicorn Princess for us. So
Hmm. Yeah, totally.
and continue on. We also have 2 Point Hospital. So I did want to get that game at one point. It does look interesting. It's like a
I've never
sim
heard
game
of it.
where you pretty much you manage a hospital. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
like Hospital Simulator. Okay.
yeah, it looks very interesting. So,
Hmm.
but
That's kind of fun.
yeah, so I'm waiting for it to be a little cheaper on Steam. Then I may pick that up on for PC. But I guess
That'd be
this is
pretty
the
cool.
PS4 version, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. No, totally.
And then we have AO Tennis in February 28th, and also Iron Man
Iron
VR.
Man.
February
I was
28th.
gonna say that came out on the PC like just a little while ago, didn't it?
Iron Man VR, or
Yeah.
I'm not too sure because
Or is that new?
well, I don't remember because I don't have a VR set. I know you have a VR set for your
I do,
PlayStation,
but
so
like I've never really heard of that.
well, then if you're a fan of Iron Man, then I
Yeah,
guess that would be nice to check it
PS4.
out. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be a totally new Iron Man game. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
that would be.
That's
Hopefully, we'll make
gonna be a
use of
shooter
that
game.
VR. Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's all gonna be used on the VR headset and stuff.
And then continue on February 28th. It's
Cool.
One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows.
I have done a little looking into that. It's probably gonna be awesome.
And I know, John, you've been telling me how great the anime is for One Punch Man.
Dude, watch the anime. I'm surprised you haven't watched it
I
yet.
mean, I watched the trailer for a bit. Like
Bruh,
you said
watch
before,
it. Seriously.
it looks like the fighting game that looks like Naruto, like Shippuden.
Yeah,
Like
it reminds me of what did I say?
yeah, like the Naruto Shippuden fighting game, like
Yeah, I'm
cell
just trying to think of what it was
cell
called.
shading. But what's interesting is I know One Punch Man in the
Ultimate
anime.
Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Ultimate
There we
Ninja Storm,
go.
that's the right, yeah.
There we go.
So the main character can just kill an enemy with one punch. So when I first
Yeah.
heard of
Well,
this, I was like,
when
yeah, go ahead.
oh, sorry, I was gonna say what it seems to be is like you pick your team essentially, and if you pick Saitama as part of your team, he has like a 3 minute timer or something like that. I can't remember how long it is, and so you have to wait for Saitama to show up. But if you hold out and Saitama shows up, yeah, like you said, he can just one punch anybody in the game.
Yeah,
And it's
so yeah, when I first heard of it, I was like, how can they make a fighting game like when the guy can just kill everybody with one punch? And then when I watched the trailer, it does make sense. Like, looks like what you were saying. You mostly is the side characters that is doing the fighting, and then you're waiting for the main guy to show up. There's a timer.
yeah, for
And,
Saitama to show up.
Kind of just kind of have to hold off until he show up. Like so.
Yeah. I actually watched because there was a demo that came out a little while ago of this. I can't remember how long it was. I think it was January or something like that. But people were playing it, and there was a little bit of an online mode and stuff like that as well. But two people picked Saitama on their team, and they managed to wait out the timer to the point where they both had Saitama show up.
Then what happened then?
And then it was two Saitamas fighting each
so
other.
do you control them? Do you each control?
Yeah, you control Saitama.
So whoever
so
lands the first punch win?
he's like any other fighting character. Yes, for most cases, when he lands the punch, he just wins.
Yeah.
But when he fights another Saitama, it's actually legitimate fight because he's the
Oh,
only person that can
interesting.
fight himself apparently.
Interesting. Well, I am
Yeah.
interested in this game, so like I'll keep an
hmm
eye.
I definitely pick it up if you're a fan of like
I guess
anime
I should
fighting.
watch it first though, because
Definitely watch the
yeah.
anime before you pick it up and play
I
it.
know it's on Crunchyroll, and I do have Crunchyroll, so I can probably watch
If you
it.
have it on Crunchyroll,
Yeah,
there you go, man.
yeah.
I have to go find it on the internet in the deep dark webs. So
The dark web.
if you
Are
have the
you sure you're
legitimate
watching
place,
One Punch Man when you're in the dark web?
maybe maybe I don't know anymore. It all looks the same after a while.
All right, so let's see. So now we're down to March now. March 1st, we have Disaster Report 4, Summer Memories, and the next one I can't really pronounce,
What is that?
Utawarero Mono,
Yeah,
Prelude
I
to the
got it.
Fallen. Yeah, I don't know about those games.
I have
Yeah,
no idea what
I
that
heard
is.
about Disaster Report before, like
Mm,
kind of like I think it's like a maybe like a survival game. Maybe you have. I've seen screenshots of it, but I don't think
hmm
I'm that interested in gonna play it or not. So
Yeah, no, that's fair. Not for everybody, I guess.
so March 3rd. Now that's the game that everyone's been waiting for. Most of us is Final Fantasy VII remake.
I'm so excited for that. So that's March 3rd, 2020. You can pre-order it already for
The
those
FF7
apt.
remake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can pre-order it.
this one looks interesting. Mind you, I only played Final Fantasy once, and I don't remember um, like too much about the storyline.
Oh,
But
there's a few things I'm really hoping that are going to be consistent to the original,
yeah,
and Square Enix has actually faithfully said they're going to be very faithful to the original. Like, do you remember the part where you're in? I think it's Sector 7 slums, and you have to like pretty much do a bunch of random tasks so you can dress up as a chick
oh, I remember that.
and go and get
Yes.
picked by the dawn. Like that is going to be probably in this game and in HD.
I'm sure
I'm just throwing that
that'll
out
be
there.
interesting. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that part. That's like,
Like I can't wait. This is going to be glorious.
man, the demo or that they show on E3 was like so cool. Like the fighting.
It looks so good.
Yeah,
I didn't want to spoil it too much for myself, screenshots aside, but yeah, it's going to be great. I definitely recommend anyone who's probably saving money around that month to buy that game.
yeah. Even though we know that it's not going to be the full Final
Well,
Fantasy
yeah,
VII
because they're
game. Yes.
yeah they're releasing it in episodes. It's going to be kind of like how the original discs were. So it's going to be on like I don't know if they were doing it on 3 or 2 discs,
This one
but
is just going to be on Midgard or whatever they call it, right? That.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's it. I think this is going to pretty much be like the first disc of like the original game.
Yeah. But
If you kind of remember how that's all structured.
it's kind of interesting how they were able to manage to make a whole game just out of that first part.
Well, to be fair, there's a lot they can do, and if they end up like fleshing it out, because they were saying they were also going to flesh out a lot more of the game as well, like add more into it.
Right.
So, like, we could be seeing a whole new reconstruction of Midgar we've never seen before,
Yeah, that'll be
which would be really cool. Yeah.
So now on March 10th we have La Munana 1 and 2 Hidden Treasure Edition. I don't know. That sounds like one of those point and click games.
I have no idea.
Find hidden object game probably. Yeah.
Not questioning.
Yeah. So and then on March 13th that's My Hero 1's Justice 2. Have you watched the anime? I think it's My Hero Academia or something.
Oh, is that that's the new My Hero Academia game?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
Yeah, no,
have-
I actually just finished watching My Hero Academia last night,
Oh,
so this is
really?
very
Like,
current for me.
Did
Yeah.
you finish like the like up
No,
to date or
well,
just a few
up
episodes?
to the most recent episode,
Nice.
yes.
I always wanted
Yeah.
to. I only watched
dude,
one episode.
yes.
And it's
Watch it.
very
Also
interesting.
good.
Yeah.
Also good. It's kind of like how you'd think One Punch Man is, but not.
Yeah.
It's different.
Good.
Okay, the structure seems similar, but it's different.
Right.
in totally different
And
ways.
this
At least that's the way I see it, because it's all like superheroes and stuff, but it's just done differently.
yeah, like in the stories, like the main character apparently like having superhero powers are common in that world, right? Like
Yes, yes, because what it is 80% of the population has a quirk,
mhm,
which is just a random, like, weird genetic. It's like how you'd think X-Men would be in real life.
right.
If the mutants like took over.
But
So instead, now everybody's just mutants and like weird and has like powers and stuff.
but except the
So
main
what
character, he was
happens?
born without
Yeah,
any power.
the main character was born without a quirk.
Huh.
Yes.
Interesting.
But yeah. Anyway, there's pretty much like a whole society where villains were a big problem because, well, everyone's got superpowers, right? So people are going to start looting and crap. So a hero society was formed and worked alongside the police, and they all have quirks, and then it turns into a giant like quirk battle, and yeah, it gets pretty ridiculous.
I assume it might be this might be a continuation of this whatever the first game ends, like the
I'm
story
assuming
arc. Yeah.
so. I'm assuming so. I never played the first game. I wasn't even aware there was a My Hero
I
Academia
wanted
game
to
that
get
was
it,
out.
but because I didn't watch the animes, that was what was holding
Hmm.
me back.
That's fair.
Yeah, it went on
Um.
sale. Like I remember over the
Mhm.
Christmas break, it was like down to like $40 or something like that, or $38. I don't remember.
Mhm.
It's on the Switch as well as
Okay.
the
So if you want to
PlayStation
pick that up
4.
for cheap,
Yeah, so
that's cool.
I probably pick it up. I'm a sucker for the games based off anime. So
Yeah. No, I do like anime games. I just like I said, like I was saying to you earlier before we started recording. I do love a lot of anime games that there are out there, but there isn't some that are in the type of complexity that I wish we could have.
right, like you like
Like a Tekken
yeah, you like your
or
fighting games
something like
with
that.
deep
Yeah, like I
fighting
love fighting
mechanics.
games
Yeah,
personally. So yeah, the harder the fighting mechanics and the more ridiculous it is, the more I'd be into it just because it's complicated.
yeah, and right now,
I do love a lot of the format that the anime games do have though, just because of how easy it is to pull off.
yeah, that's what I like
Uh,
too. Like, so
so,
you make it feels
yeah,
like you can be that character, in the show.
yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Which is cool. I do understand that.
so anyway, this one I'll probably will pick up again when it's cheaper. Usually brand
Yeah,
new
watch
is
the anime
yes, you're right.
first.
Watch the anime first. Uh, so the next game is March 14th would be no, I think it's Noah. I think how do you pronounce it?
Neo,
Neo.
I think
Sorry, Neo.
Neo,
Neo
Neo
Two.
2.
Yeah,
The first one's actually it was like PS4 free game of the month like a couple months ago, I think, or last month.
it's like
I
twenty
can't
bucks
remember.
now at least. Like no more than
Yeah,
20
it's
bucks.
not very expensive. It's kind of like a Soulsy samurai type of game
Yeah.
in a sense. From what I remember, the first one being. I never really played too much of it, but
It's
I did
like
play a bit.
it's a samurai theme, right? So
Yeah, it's
that's
samurai theme
something
for sure.
I probably would
Yeah.
like, but I'm not very good at those soul type games. So
Well, practice makes perfect.
that's right. So that's why you're playing Sakura and not me right now. So
Hey, you got through Star Wars. You'd be able to do it.
I had to actually lower the difficulty at some point.
Oh, did you
Yeah, not
really?
at the beginning, but as I put out the video, I'll tell you when I actually lower it because I got to really get on
That's
with
fine.
the story, and I just I don't have the
No,
time
that
to
makes sense.
fiddle with the difficulty. So,
Yeah.
anyways, March 17 is MLB The Show 20. Um, so I think MLB that's like the PlayStation signature baseball games that they get.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
believe I don't
Pretty
know
much.
if it's 20 or the one after. I think they announced the
I
company
have
that
no.
made MLB The Show 20. I think made a deal where they can publish that game on other platform. So
Oh,
I don't
really?
know if it's MLB The Show 20 or the one after. It's gonna start probably show up in Xbox.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Interesting.
so for the baseball fan, that would be interesting. And then
Hmm.
again, we have Doom Eternal on March 20th. I know some people will
Hmm.
be into that. I'm not a huge Doom fan, but I know like
I played the old ones.
yeah, a lot of people are like the shooting demons and stuff like that, right?
Well, it's a good time. Like if you're into it.
Yes. So the next one, March 31st, Persona 5 Royale. Now that is going to be interesting.
I looked a little bit into a preview for Persona 5, and
Well, I
it's
have,
looking pretty lit.
yeah, I have Persona 5, but I never, again, just due to times, I didn't really invest too much time in it. I didn't finish it, but now I don't know if I should, like go and play it, or should I wait for Royale or Royal?
I'd probably just play it anyway because who knows, it could be different.
Yeah, they apparently Royale is only Royal is only has like what two new character or something.
Mm,
In the
okay.
show, and probably some uh, quality of life changes from the game probably.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
but I still have the original one sitting on my shelf, so maybe I should just play it. But I know it's a long game. It's like probably like 80 hours or more to finish. So
Hmm.
the art style, I absolutely love the art style. The art style
Yeah,
in
no,
Persona.
Persona's art style is
Yeah.
so nice. I always liked it. I played some of the old Persona fighting games too. Those were fun. I love
Oh
those.
yeah, they did have a fighting game.
Yeah, they did.
I
It was a good time.
yeah, it's probably like really cheap now that one to pick up.
Oh, hell yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's one I would like to add to my
Yeah.
collections. Like,
Oh yeah, no, it's good if you're a collector too. They're a nice little fun 20-minute splurge, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Um,
I probably can. Yeah, I probably won't be able to.
I never did play the RPGs though too much. Like I
RPG.
never actually sat down and played through all of like the Personas, even though I've heard they're really good.
Yeah,
I just
they're good.
I don't have the attention span for RPGs anymore, unfortunately. At
That's
least not of that level.
right.
Not JRPGs, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. There usually is a lot of JRPGs are slow pace at the beginning, and then
Yes, and then they
until
open
they
up and
pick
then they
up.
get
Yeah, this.
really
Yeah,
intense. Yeah,
yeah.
it's just I need to be really hooked by that slow part. It's
Okay.
kind of like how Red Dead was
Yeah,
in that case. Like the beginning was slow, but it was hooking.
yeah.
So,
That's fair.
hmm
So the on April 6th, sorry, 3rd is Resident Evil 3.
420 is going to be lit
Oh
the
man.
whole month.
This,
But
so
yeah, Resident Evil 3, that's going to be awesome. I think you can actually get the pre-order already as well.
the Resident Evil 3?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Jill, Nemesis, running for your life in terror. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, like there's going to be a online component to that as well.
Yeah, there's gonna be Project Resistance.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
so
really cool.
that's something we definitely got to pick up and we can play.
No, we should both get that together. I'd like to play Project Resistance. For those of you that don't know, it's a pretty much 4v1 sort of horror themed, survival for the four, but the one person's the killer type fiasco. However, there's going to be like a whole bunch of like saw-based trap rooms and all this kind
Right.
of fun stuff. And
And looks like
it's
one
supposed
of
to be
them is a
dark.
DM kind of thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. The killer's supposed to like kind of design the level and try and kill the players, and it's supposed to be pretty ridiculous from what I can tell.
That's awesome. That's
Hmm.
awesome. Can't wait. And then in April 16th, that's another one that
Oh.
you're waiting for. It's
Hmm.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, when I saw this at E3, I was pretty hyped because Keanu and all being in it too, and that was pretty great. Um, yeah, that and it's just like a really in-depth RPG, sci-fi like shooter type of thing, which is kind of something I like a lot. At least that genre,
Yeah.
anyway.
That like what was who's the company that make that? So CD Project Red, right? The one that made The
Yeah,
Witcher?
Project. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same that made The Witcher, and like The Witcher was a long and very complicated game,
Hmm.
so I expect this to be just as good and just as complicated. So that'll be very fun.
Paul, I wonder if they're gonna have a multiplayer aspect for this game.
Hmm.
Do you know? Have they announced any? Is this just gonna be
I haven't heard of any sort of like multiplayer or single player aspects yet. All I kind of gotten so far is what I've known at E3, and then like little snippets here and there, and what they've been showing.
Yeah, I know there's like a. I know at E3 they only show like a trailer, not really
Yeah,
actual
exactly.
gameplay, right? But that was behind
Yeah.
closed door where they had. But I think they eventually
Hmm.
released a long gameplay video of that.
There is some out there, but I also don't want to spoil
Yeah,
myself too
I
much.
didn't watch it
I
either.
feel like it's going to be really nice.
Yeah. And okay, and then April 24th we have Predator Hunting Grounds. So I guess
Predator game.
whoever. I guess if you're into
Um,
Predator, that would be a game.
I've never played a Predator game, to be
Neither
fair.
have I. There was
I
a
like the
Alien
movies.
versus Predator game I remember back then.
I do remember that. That was a while ago.
Yeah. And then in April 24th, we have Trials of Mana. Now that's again,
Mm,
it's an RPG game. I don't know if you ever played Secret of Mana
I've
back in the
Secret of
NES.
Mana.
Yeah, was it Super
Yeah, I
NES
was gonna
game?
say that seems familiar. Why do I remember that name?
It's not like a.
I probably
It's
have
not
played
like
it.
a. It's not a turn-based RPG game. It's more like
No.
action. You walk. You.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more like an action RPG,
Yeah.
and you like run around. Do you like build the world and all that kind of stuff?
No, no, just a. I'm pretty sure it was just like a story that you follow. Yeah,
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different game.
but this one I don't know if it's like a sequel or something. Um,
Seiken Densu.
yeah, I don't know if
Densu.
this one actually link with the previous Mana game,
Huh.
but
I don't think I've actually played this before.
yeah, from the trailer it looks interesting. Like, again, like I like the art
Hmm.
style.
Yeah, it does look really cool. The art style does look nice.
Kind of like your Dragon Quest type game.
Yeah, those are really nice games too.
But except Dragon Quest is kind of turn-based. This one looks more
Mm-hmm.
real time, I guess. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on to the
Mm-hmm.
next game. We're in May now. May 15th. Marvel's Avengers. Have you seen?
Oh,
Heard of
that's that new. Right. I've seen some previews of that. I don't know much about it though.
Yeah, like I only
Oh.
seen the E3 footage.
Mm-hmm. I know everyone's mad that it's not the like Avengers from the movies.
I kind of like that though. I don't want them to
Me too.
use the actors or actress looks.
I'd like them to
in the
be
game.
faithful to like the comic books and stuff.
Yeah, or just
That's
have their
more where I
own,
was at.
just have their own style when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to in the game, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
so rather than like always associate Tony Stark with the
No,
Robert
with
Downey
RDJ.
Jr.'s look,
Yeah,
you know?
no doubt.
Yeah.
Exactly. To be fair, that's probably what's going to happen now with Doolittle instead of Eddie Murphy.
Oh yes, yes, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Marvel's Avengers graphics looks great, but I will see once I have more game footage to see if actually,
Yeah,
you know,
I'll have to look further into it.
yeah, exactly. So, um, then in May 19th we have Wasteland 3. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's I'm pretty sure it's like a turn-based game, kind of like your Fallout, like 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
and then you have May 22nd. You have Man Eater.
I don't know what Maneater's
that
about.
is, yeah. Then
It sounds like kind of a horror game or something like that.
yes, it does. So then we have The Last of Us Part 2, May 29th.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like The Last of Us. That's actually a pretty good game.
That was supposed to be out end of this 2019, but I think they pushed it back.
Oh, well, if they're pushing it back, that probably just means they're doing like more to it, which is good
I do have The
in
Last
the
of
long
Us
run.
for PS4, but I didn't finish it.
No,
Did you get a chance to finish The Last of Us, the first one?
no, I never did actually. I watched some gameplay of it though.
Like I played a bit of it back. It was when it first came out. It was on the PS3, and then when the PS4 came out, they made it like kind of like a
Yeah, they HD'd it or
for
whatever the heck they
PS4.
did. Yeah, yeah.
It's an interesting game.
It is nice. I did
I
enjoy
do
it.
plan on go back to play it before the second one comes out, because
Yeah,
from the trailer it looks like super.
the second one looks
intense.
pretty
Yeah,
lit.
second one
Yeah,
looks
the
super
second one looks
intense.
crazy.
So it's gonna be like definitely one of the probably gonna be game of the year for sure, even if the game hasn't come out yet. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then on May 31st, we have Fast and Furious Crossroads. Probably, I would assume it's a driving game, maybe like Need for
Oh,
Speed.
probably. I didn't even know there was a Fast and Furious game coming out.
Yeah, neither have I, but
I'm curious, but totally not at the same time. You know what I mean?
they did have a Fast and Furious kind of like a DLC to use the cars, I believe, in Forza. I don't remember if it's
Oh,
Forza
really? That's
4
interesting.
or Forza Horizon. I don't remember, but I remember there was a DLC for Forza where you can drive,
Use their
yeah,
cars.
some of the
That's pretty
car
cool.
from Fast and Furious. So, all right, so that's, I think so far we only know up till May of this is what's coming out. There's a few Forza
Hmm.
that don't have a actual release date yet, but um, so one of them is Ghost of Tsushima. That one looks so awesome. Like, have you heard of that one?
No, I have
You
not
have not.
actually.
I think that would be a game that you will like, Justin.
Yeah,
Go
you
look
think
up
so?
the trailer.
Okay, I'm probably gonna do that here real quick.
I didn't watch the full trailer myself. I think it was they during the PlayStation State of Play, they had a little teaser, and then the actual trailers was first announced at the Games Award show. So
Mm.
yeah,
Ooh,
it looks awesome.
ninjas and samurais and stuff. Ooh, yeah, this is up
Exactly.
my alley.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
no,
I knew
totally.
it.
Game revolves around the last samurai, Jin Saikai, during the first Mongol invasion of Japan. Oh, good lord, that sounds dope. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd totally go and fight the Mongols.
you just the trailer.
Um,
Yeah, the trailer looks
okay,
awesome.
cool. All right, well, looks for the future, I guess. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Might enjoy that.
I don't remember the trailer. Well, I didn't finish the trailer. I don't know if it shows any gameplay or not, but I doubt it. It's early.
There's some pre-release like gameplay screenshots out, but as far as I
Just
can tell, there's
screenshot, but
nothing.
not actual video.
Yeah, not actual videos or nothing.
Yeah. So
But still, cool.
that has a like a around summer 2020 right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what the timeline said anyway.
But who knows if it's gonna? You never know. It might get pushed back. But you know, if company wants to
Mm-hmm.
push back the game, I think it's fine. Give them the
Oh
time
yeah, exactly.
to finish it rather than releasing a rush half-ass product, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's much better to have a fully fleshed out product than something that you're going to be full of bugs and a bunch of other problems.
Exactly. So give me 1 second here. I'll be right back here. Just gotta help my son out
Yeah,
for something here. So
yeah, no big deal.
you probably can't see it right now. It's just something I'm actually showing the trailer right now. So
Oh, you would.
yeah. So almost done here. Give me a second.
Yeah, no biggie. I'm, yeah, no, I can definitely wait for that.
All right, I'm back.
Sweet.
Okay, and then another one, last one for PlayStation that for or that I'm looking forward to is Watch Dogs Legion.
I never played Watch Dogs too much, but I heard it was
Yeah, neither
alright.
have I. I mean, I do like the Ubisoft style game. I mean, all their
Mm-hmm.
game is like a cookie cutter formula nowadays. Is you have an open
Oh
world
yeah,
map, you go to these
areas, do these things,
checkpoints or
kill these
whatever, or
people. Yeah,
towers.
exactly.
You know, Assassin's Creed was like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Far Cry is kind of like that, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, they
totally.
all follow the similar formula. But I do enjoy their
Yeah.
games.
Oh yeah, me too.
Watch Legions. One of the selling point I heard they mentioned something about you can be any of the NPC, something like that. You can
Oh
control.
really?
Yeah, like in the trailer they show
That's
like
pretty silly.
there's this old lady, and you can be like this old lady who is an assassin or something. Like,
Okay, play through all game as old lady. That's something I would do.
yeah, I'm not sure how they're gonna implement that because
Yeah, who
there's gonna
knows?
be a
That
lot of
sounds interesting.
like NPC in the game, right? So Like,
Yeah, I guess that's true. To be fair, there's been games that have done something similar to that. Like, did you ever play Prototype?
I don't know. I heard of it, but I didn't play it. No.
Yeah, no, you could like pose as a lot of NPCs in Prototype and stuff. To be fair, there was only like I think 10 character models or something like that, but
Well, this
still something you could do.
this one by like their PR description was like, you built the resistant, recruit anyone, play
Mm-hmm.
as anyone. They said,
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
Londoners are being oppressed by corrupt opportunists, and it's up to
Mm-hmm.
you to build a resistance to give the city back to the people. So,
Hmm.
with an entire population of potential recruiters and the city's technology at your fingertips, you'll need to hack, infiltrate, and fight your way back to liberate London. So, it looks like you
Hmm.
can just recruit any NPC and play as them. And,
That's
and
pretty cool.
yeah, like I seriously, I still don't know how they're gonna do it because you're not gonna have a open world map with just 20 NPC that you can, there's gonna be
Yeah,
tons
right.
of
That'd be
NPC
ridiculous.
in the settings, and how can they possibly make you just recruit anyone and be anybody? But we'll see about
Mm-hmm.
that. So,
Yeah, I guess we will.
I do look forward to for that game's release though.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
Okay, now we're gonna. There's only one or two games that I'm interested in the Nintendo Switch that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But again, because we'll start in January for the Switch. So January 17th, we have Tokyo Mirage Session, uh, FP Encore. Have you played that one for the Wii U?
No, I never did, to be honest.
Yeah,
Um,
that's like
what
a
like what is
Fire
that?
Emblem like art style mix
Mm-hmm.
with I think it's a tactic game. Like let me
Okay.
double check here. Like it looks awesome. Like I remember seeing it in um, Toys R Us back then for the Wii U. I never did pick it up, but
Huh.
because I didn't really want to spend too much to buy a game for the Wii U when I know it's not gonna last.
Hmm. No.
So
Well, it seems like it'd be interesting. It looks like it's a very like fan servicey kind of game.
yeah, so it's this the official description is the worlds of the Fire Emblem series and Atlas games have crossed paths again, and the result is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. An interdimensional evil has invaded modern-day Tokyo, resulting in this fantastical barrage of music, style, and yes, danger. So fight back, battle through dungeons to pump up your strategy, and creatively decimate your foes before all hopes fades to black. So yeah. It's like I think it's turn-based battles that blend the combat of Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei series. Again,
Hmm.
Shin Megami Tensei. Have you ever played any of the that series games?
No, I don't think I have. They were JRPGs, weren't
They
they?
are, yeah, they're kind of like your pers- not really persona, but it's more like demons and stuff like that. Fight.
You know what? I did see a buddy of mine play one of those. Yeah, and you gotta like fight demons
Yeah,
and you can like capture them and stuff like that or something, can't you?
yeah. So yeah, I only played a few. I never finished any of them, but
Hmm. Okay.
that seems to be um, always the case for me.
The trend.
I
Yeah,
hardly
no
finish
doubt.
any games, but I keep buying them. So
You keep starting
yeah,
them.
whenever.
No, that's fair. That's my goal for this year. I'm gonna finish every game up. Wow.
Yeah, I have a
Let me
huge.
try that again. I'm going to finish every game I've started.
Yeah, I have a huge backlog of games from what I bought back in the
Yeah.
days, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
now that I don't have a lot of time or money to buy new games, so it's probably good excuse to go back to finish those backlogs.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be a good idea.
But yeah, this Tokyo Mirage looks awesome. Like I think it would be great on the
Mm-hmm.
Switch. Like another,
Oh,
I love
probably.
playing
Be good.
RPG game on the Switch because you can just
Mm-hmm.
turn the power button, kind of keep that state. You don't even have to save, right? You turn the
Yeah,
power and you can
exactly.
pause anytime, which is awesome. So
Mm-hmm. And also the fact that you can just take it anywhere with you.
exactly, it's portable is very important. Um, and then pretty much the rest of the games for Switch that comes out in March is like they are they're gonna be out for on PS4 as well. Uh,
Yeah, they're all like
so yeah,
cross-platform.
so the noticeable one and that's coming out in April for the Switch that is Bravely Default 2. Um, I don't
Mm.
know if you played the first one for the 3DS, again,
No, I never did actually.
it's also RPG game of Square Enix. So
Okay.
look up the trailer though. The art is so gorgeous. Like
Okay.
it's like yeah, you gotta look at it. It's just awesome. Like just the art itself and the
Mm.
music draws me into the game. I do have
Oh, okay. I kind of like this art style. This is very nice.
yeah. It's kind of like it has like a Final Fantasy feel, like the olden
Yeah,
olden
it
games.
reminds me of like older Final Fantasy and kind of like the Tales of,
Kind of yeah.
in a sense.
But yeah, like the artwork is so nice. Like
Yeah, no, that is very nice artwork. I do like
I
that.
have Bravely Default 1 on the 3DS.
That's cool.
I just need to again go back to
Yeah,
finish
go
it.
back and play
Yeah,
it. No, that's fair.
but
No, that seems very nice actually. I enjoy that art style a lot.
yeah. So I this one keep my eye on as well. I can't wait. So, but
Hmm.
by then they'll probably have Bravely Default 10 or something by the time I finish one. So
Oh, yeah, who knows, right? I guess at your pace, I guess.
so, and then the last game, last and not least, is it's gonna be. I didn't really mention Xbox game because a lot of them are multi-platform, right? If they come on the PS.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all
So this
cross-platform.
one is um, exclusive to Xbox. It's Gears Tactics, April 18th coming out.
Okay.
I did play Gears of War up till the fourth one.
I did not.
Oh yeah, I played it co-op, all of them with a friend. It's awesome.
Oh,
And
nice.
this,
I played the first one like a little bit with a buddy of mine, but yeah, I never actually got to play through the
yeah,
rest of them.
but except this one is not a first-person shooter. This one is a tactic game.
Yeah, so like
So
how Final Fantasy
yeah,
Tactics was, right?
so I can't wait. Like this is I love tactic
Hmm.
games. So this is going to be a little bit different, um, and I would imagine it will be story based as well. So
Oh, there's probably
don't know
going to
the
be a ton of
timeline. I don't know
story
if
and
it's going
stuff.
to be after Gears 5 or is
So it's
it.
not going to be a bunch of
I'm not
angry
sure.
muscle
Oh,
men yelling at each other and shooting stuff.
I'm sure it is too, but it just kind of reminds me of XCOM. You know, the turn-based,
Hmm.
top-down look. So
Yeah, no, I imagine it will probably be something similar
maybe there'll
like
be
that. But
multiplayer too.
still,
Who knows? Yeah.
yeah, probably maintain a lot of what Gears would be in the beginning
Well,
anyway.
the trailer looks awesome. The graphic looks great.
Yeah.
Like, um, so yeah,
Hmm.
definitely can't wait. But I mean, mind
Yeah.
you, I can't imagine people who never played Gears of War game before would be interested in this because yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of weird that Gears would go to a tactics-based game at
it's
some
kind of
point,
hard
but
to.
for the hardcore fans, I
Yeah, I think
suppose.
it's not a game that you would bring in new player to the series, right? Like it's
Yeah,
more
for
like if you
sure.
already know about Gears of War,
Yeah, exactly.
then yeah, you will be interested in it. So.
Hmm. No, I can see that. Yeah, definitely be for more like the longtime fans, I'd think.
Hmm. So I think that's about it. As so far for what we know, for what games that's coming out in
Yeah,
2026.
yeah. Don't really know much else until probably later on into the year,
Yeah.
and then after that we can kind of.
All right.
Good thing I paused there.
It's all good.
But yeah, it'll be. What was I saying? It will be a. I totally forget what I was saying. Shoot. Oh, we won't know more until next year, and well, it's still going to be a busy year for gaming anyway. So
Yeah. So I think that's it. That was our run through of the list of kind of anticipated games for 2020.
hmm.
I know I'm so tempted to get Dragon Ball Z when it comes out, but man,
Yeah.
nowadays it's hard to just shell out $80 for a new game.
It's hard to shell out new games in general, and especially now that we operate as a YouTube channel, it's a lot more of a challenge to keep up with everything now,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
like we're trying to play the latest game, but I mean it's not always
Yeah, yeah. There's only so much we can do, right?
exactly. So,
Yeah.
but
Um.
I guess
Okay. Hey.
that is it. I guess for our first episode. I know it seems kind of
Yeah.
long, but
Yeah.
again, we're looking to improve every time. So we're hoping for
Hmm.
the next episode we'll we'll do something either different. Like I hope people in the community can give us suggestion as to what to improve on or what we can change. So like feel free
Yeah.
to comment on just right on the we'll post this video on YouTube, so post in the comment section on YouTube, or go to our Facebook page or Twitter page. I'll
Hmm.
post those links as well. um,
Yeah, for sure.
Anything you want to add there, Justin?
No, not that I can really think of. Not anything that Steven has already touched on as far as. Lost my train of thought again. God damn it. I'm doing that a lot today. As far as what Steven's covered, yeah, we can definitely. Wow, holy crap. Let me try that
It's
again.
late.
Wow, yeah, I'm getting to the point of brain dead. Um, yeah, nothing that Steven hasn't caught up on already. We are open to a lot of suggestions, so definitely leave us a comment in the comment box below, or on Twitter, Facebook, any of those other outlets. Definitely scrub that like button and show some love to the channel and subscribe if you haven't yet already. We are trying to push up to 200 now. Get us that much closer to that 1K and get that monetized. You know what I mean? But yeah, until then, just keep on being you guys.
Yeah, any support will help. We definitely thanks everyone who subscribed to us,
Yeah,
or
thanks for all the support so far, for sure.
or people who continue to watch Justin live stream. That's great.
Yeah, and we'll continue to be doing so. My schedule is always a little bit random just because I do work 4 on, 4 off, and like I switch between days and nights as well. So that's why my schedule is a little like weird as far as is. But now that I do have at least regular recording format for videos and stuff again, you'll see a lot more regular content coming from me as well again too.
Right on. And then as for myself, I'll try to finish uh, putting out the video that I already recorded for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. But
And then you're going to have to let us know what you're probably going to end up starting up next.
yeah, exactly. I'll definitely let people know either through Twitter, Facebook, or
If there's any suggestions that you would like Steven to maybe play, you can definitely let us know as well.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
exactly.
Or any suggestions that you'd like for me to play, I'll try and do my best. We can maybe accommodate accordingly.
Sounds good. Well, so this is the end of our ScrubTime episode 1. So
Alrighty.
we hope to see everyone again in episode 2. We don't know when we'll have episode 2 out, but we'll
It'll
keep
happen when
everyone
it happens.
updated. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. Take it easy.
Okay, bye now.